Welcome to Advocacy at 8. I am attorney Sandra Jill Poland, your community legal advocate. Advocacy at 8, my new YouTube legal series, launched October 1, 2018. The legal education videos which make up this series will be posted daily on YouTube by 8 p.m. Each video, in 8 minutes or less, will educate you on an important legal issue. You and your community will be enlightened and empowered. Thank you for viewing Advocacy at 8. I am attorney Sandra Jill Poland, your community legal advocate. This week's topic, dying without a will, is it worth it? This week we will explore the extremely high cost and unintended consequences of not taking the time and effort of putting into place a plan for your assets. The situations we will discuss could have been avoided and money could have been distributed to beneficiaries more smoothly, more quickly, and more effectively. When beneficiaries or family members of the deceased fight over assets, only a couple of parties win, and it's not the family. The attorneys who charge by the hour to argue will benefit the longer the argument lasts. And the court's employees will benefit from your lawsuits and hearings because the family cannot reach agreement. Why should the hard-earned money your loved one has earned over the course of her life, some 50, 60, or 70 years, be paid out to attorneys in the court system because your loved one failed to organize her affairs towards the end of her life? And because we don't know when our life will end, although we wish and pray for a long, vital life, we need to stay ready with an estate plan in place. These are cautionary tales we'll be discussing this week. By the end of our 7 episodes, I hope you will be persuaded that whether you leave $150 and a 1968 Oldsmobile Jetstar 88 to your cousin or $15 million to your 5 grandchildren, you need to take the time to make sure your assets go to the loved ones or organizations and charities of your choice. Failing to leave wills and trusts in place, that's not an issue of a failure or lack of intellect. The people we will be discussing didn't lack intelligence. It's not a failure or lack of determination or hard work. We will be talking about extremely determined, hardworking individuals. Failing to leave wills or trusts, that's not a failure of money or not being around attorneys. The people we will be discussing were super wealthy, with estates valued at $4 million, $80 million, $100 million, and even $200 to $300 million. And these people were surrounded by attorneys. Failing to properly plan for your heirs, failing to pass on wealth effectively, that's a matter of wrong believing. You may believe that it doesn't matter to put in place a plan. You may believe that your heirs will work together peaceably and distribute among themselves the money that you worked hard for. You may believe that money will not make things contentious. All of these beliefs are false. Wishful thinking at best, neglect at worst. The bottom line, people will not do things the way you want them done with your assets unless you leave a well-defined plan for them to strictly follow. Please follow us as we discuss dying without a will. Is it worth it? Over the next episodes. Thank you.